Good morning, everyone. There goes my voice. Today is Monday, December 22nd, and today we're just going to talk about options. We're going to talk about RODY. We're going to talk about strategies heading into the week, heading into next year, questions, concerns, this, that, and the other thing. And apparently I have no voice, so that's new. But let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's going up. It's at 89K. We're going to hit 100,000 before before Christmas, before the end of the year. Probably not, but hey, whatever. Just keep buying, right? Is everyone buying here? Everyone buy Bitcoin still, or did everyone give up on it? Anyway, so for those of you that may have seen it, we interviewed, Rob from StockTools.app the other day, and I asked if he could kind of, add something to his website that could help us, with the RODY trade, and he was actually agreeable to it, and he thought it was a good idea. So, and as good as he is, he's already added something under his website, and it's under options, and it shows RODY's synthetic fund, work in progress still, of course. Actually, let me show you real quick. So this is the main web page, and then here, so I was already clicked on it, and then he already added a couple things, entry criteria, position structure, things like that. I should probably zoom in. Yeah, there you go, a little bit like that. So and then there's a couple things here. There's like a standard, there's always like I guess the default tickers there, but let's just pull up. I've been looking at adding back IWM. Actually, you know what? Let's look at Netflix, because they've seemed to be like on the sell-off lately. They seem cheap, but then again, this whole Warner Brothers thing is kind of scary. So if I click that ticker and then I hit run screener, well, it says it's not eligible because of, I believe, the price is not above the 200 SMA, because that's one of the criterias that we do have. So if I pull up Netflix here on the chart, my 200 SMA is the red, and the price of Netflix is it's right here, way down here. So obviously, that's kind of danger zone per M cheese, of course. I'm not the chart guy, but it's under almost every single indicator, every EMA that we added. So this could be, a zone where people just don't want to touch. Where's the RSI? So here's the RSI too. So when this indicator is also this low, it's, it's kind of identified as oversold. So again, that kind of tells me that maybe it's a good opportunity. Maybe it isn't. Who the hell knows? Since we are live, feel free to chime in on your opinion on Netflix and the current position. By the way, good morning, everyone, for being here. Let me say my good mornings. Good morning, brother. Good morning, my retirement trading. He's getting the rounds, man. He's doing some interviews. Go check out his YouTube channel. Good morning, Wolf. Brother Wolf. There's Alan Wynn. Black Mamba, good to see you. Yeah, look at gold. I should look at GLD actually too. Let me look at Netflix first though. Proofreader. We need a proofreader in here. Good morning. All right, so let's just take a look at the screener. I have to uncheck this, I think, for it to work. No, it still doesn't come up. See, it says not eligible. All right, So how do we get it as eligible? That's the question. All right, let's try. Here's our chance to try gold. GLD, get rid of Netflix, and run screener. All right, it says eligible, which means you can build the strategy. However, I want to be able to build a strategy even if it's not eligible, but that's another story. All right, so now if we go to the top, he did add the settings here. So as you know, for RODY, the RODY fund, the strategy, I want to go 1 year out because I don't want to worry about the short-term swings and whatnot and be too reliant on a date. So what I'll do is I'll always choose 365 days. And then here's on the protective put. Although we were talking about deltas the other day, we did already add the 20%. Well, you could do any percent that you think would be good protection. And actually, I need to speak to him actually about the wording because it is opposite, because the stronger protection would be the lower percentage. But either way, we'll do standard protection at 20%. And then the call strike, let's just say aggressive income, 2% out of the money. And then we go down here, call strategy weekly. Yeah, Mac. Yep. So then the beauty of it is it'll generate, a good view of it. And this is what I wanted, right? I wanted to have some type of view to show you guys. Good morning, SB. I did message you the link to the live. If you want to come join, feel free, and we could talk RODY till 7. If you're free, it's up to you. All right. So GLD is my wheeler. All right. Yeah. So we got GLD up at the moment, and we'll see what it looks like. We'll see how expensive it is. All right. Buy call 405. All right. So what price? Actually, let's pull up. Is it even on my watch list? I gotta make this. Let's pull up the chart. Not like we know what we're looking at, but let's pull up GLD chart. And you could see, okay, so again, this is a 6-month, 1-day candle pattern chart. We got a whole bunch of crap here. The 200 SMA is down here at 327. The 50, what is the 50? I think the 50 is yellow. The 100 is blue. That's 360. The 50 is yellow. And then the 20 is the Bollinger Bands. Oh, here's SB. Let me add him on. There he is. Good morning. SB, you are live when you're ready to talk.
Good morning, dude.
Good morning. What's going on? We're looking up GLD at the moment, and through this this website that we talked about the other day, StockTools.app, and looking at 405. The current price is $3.99. I think this is one you were looking at too, right? GLD.
Yeah, I've been looking at it, just trying to broaden out of some tech and look at some commodities, and gold and silver seem to be a really, really strong play last couple months, and could be as a buffer again against some of those high volatilities that we like to play.
Yeah. Okay. I think is it even on my watch list? I'll have to add
And it's not bad premium, actually.
Yeah, the IV was decent, better than the indexes, which is good. So just pricing out, I don't know why this goes to 405 instead of 400.
This is probably just not going to give you that option, I guess.
Yeah, probably just defaults to the one up maybe. So the 405s, buy put at 324 for January, then 415 cover call, $1,100. That's not bad. Oh yeah, see the max margin impact 80. So that's the put. The put, when we do the 20%, I know you said 0.2 delta the other day, but it gets expensive, especially on a more expensive stock like this.
It is. It's going to cause you to hold a little more. It actually costs less on the front end, but it's going to cost a bigger hold.
Yeah.
But the lower delta on the overall trade gives you just a little more juice to the upside. So, like we've said several times, again, it's a favorite saying of max convexity. There's no free money. So it's just which angle do you want to play there?
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Should I, you have another ticker I should plug in here? Take a look.
I was looking at silver also, SLV.
Just having your first coffee?
I am. Number one. Uno.
Yeah.
I was up earlier and then I fell back asleep, man. So just a little later start than normal for me.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, just when in doubt, talk about options. All right. So
I notice it's popular in the Discord. More and more folks saying they're comfortable getting into it, which is good to hear.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get more people comfortable to ask questions and talk about it. I know, looking at this strategy, they're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? So, I still want to make sure people know, because the wheel is typically what people start with. But either way, it's just about like getting them more active, and trying it, just, you don't have to pay someone to do it, like you said, right?
You don't, and the wheel is the basis of this strategy, and
Exactly.
all of these. These are all variations of just that basic principle.
Yeah. Yep. So for the for SLV, right, when it comes to the put, would you still do the 20%?
I would, or 20, or that
The delta, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
They're going to be close, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And then for call strikes, I'm going to leave, I guess, 2% out of the money. So yeah, that gets automatically updated. So yeah, oh wow, well, it's cheaper stock. So if we look at SLV, obviously it'll show you, wow, look at the premiums here.
Well, that's because it's running. If you look at it, well, I don't know, the options are not live right now, but I think pre-market silver's all the way up to like $68, man.
Wow. Let me pull it up here.
There's some that think that silver has been in and about to hit blast off mode.
Yeah.
Still got some catching up to do to catch up to the gold's run. Yeah, for sure.
This thing's flying right now. Okay. Yeah, the put. Well, the good thing about this is it's a hell of a lot cheaper, right?
It is
per contract. So even if you enter a position, at least for me, depending on your portfolio balance, right? You could, if I say enter one, it's not going to hurt me to average down. God forbid it drop, but
yeah, it's a good looking play. I like it. And again, it's a low beta, so it's going to be much less volatile. It's going to move independent mostly of the market, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah. And I'm still learning. This says after 3.9 cycles, 4 weeks, you'll break even, which obviously
pretty, that'd be great if it happened, wouldn't it?
Yeah, all things need to go your way, but yeah, it's
Speaking of that one, let me give you a fun one. So,
Sure.
So jump into TNA.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was just doing a little research last night. I know these triple leverage are crazy, and if you're thinking about them, please keep your sizing.
I mean, I love TNA. It's my favorite wheel.
I
Stock.
think I've collected about 106K on TNA this year.
All right, so that one you would keep at 90 days,
I would. Yep.
and then it's
I
an
mean, even if you
index.
drop a 60 in there and you run it for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you can do well.
What about the put? It is an index, but it's a triple leverage index. Where would you put the protection?
I'd probably 10 to 15, probably 15. And again, it's not that expensive, so it's not a killer per contract, even if it
Yeah.
goes bad.
And then the covered calls, how aggressive?
I go at the money, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's just what I do. Try not to have to be right on the direction every week.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me just double check the price, see what the chart looks like. I mean, this thing, the Russell's been running up like crazy, I feel like for a while now. So it's at $48. So this is looking at 49. Makes sense. The put, wow. Yeah, you get paid for the combo. The put, and then this is a cheap start off. um,
You know, you might even could bring that put up to a 10 with especially with the put skew right there. So you know, it looks like this might have leaning a little way that the market think maybe a down move. So why not?
yeah, $5, $500 risk. Now only cost you $104. Why the hell not, right? I mean, you can make that in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got too many of those contracts, man. Too many.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to. I'm gonna add TNA and TSLL to this at some point for sure.
But if you look at it, Rod, and compare it to a lot of the other stocks that we look at, certainly have been looking at, maybe not as much in the last month or so after the brutal beating that we've all taken, but the IV on TNA is not crazy. 66, 68, 70% most of the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's 130 IV stock.
No. Yeah, but
But premiums are nice, really
it's an
nice.
index, so it's it's still better than the others. It's better than U Pro. It's better
Oh,
than
yeah, times 3.
yeah.
Well,
TQQQ is close, but this is usually still better than that.
you wanna look at Soxel just for the fun of it?
Yeah. Soxel's another crazy one. I was looking at socks. You ever look at socks? That thing is so
I've not
expensive.
studied it, honestly.
But that's the I think it's the original underlying, right? And it's so expensive. Like, why would they not do a forward split? All right, so Soxel, let's see, 60 days. I guess leave everything.
Yeah, why not? Okay. Have a little better protection.
Yeah, so Soxel, man, look at that put.
Yeah, look at that premium.
Yeah, let's see how long to break even. Ready? 1.6 cycles needed. Yeah.
Again, that's these things. You know, you just nibble at them. Don't be overly aggressive.
Yeah.
But if you can run it for even 4 or 5 weeks, you know, you can make a nice change. Anyway, I have.
Yeah.
You can also bleed out if you're not careful.
Yep. Yeah, we got Decimus is here. Everyone's got a different name. He's Income Decoders on YouTube. Welcome. Decimus, if you have a question, we have the pro, although he may be just waking up still. SB, if you have a question for him. We're just trying out different strategies heading into this short week. You know, right now I'm content, right? but of course I could always add. I got my 5. I feel kind of lost without IWM in there, but you know,
Hey,
we'll,
TNA fills that spot, Rod. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
yeah, it does.
You can scratch that itch with TNA.
3 times it does. It's man.
Yeah, you can do one contract on TNA to mimic the whole IWM contract.
I know the power of TNA in this strategy is probably crazy.
I heard you talking Netflix.
Yeah, let me
Where'd
add
you
it
land
back.
on that?
Well, actually, no, it wouldn't work because I have to talk to Rob about it. Because when it doesn't meet the qualification,
Oh, I
like
got you.
it's under the 200 SMA. So when I hit, it says it's not eligible, so I can't click. I don't know. I need like you know, this is he just built this, you know, so still a work in progress. To me, it's pretty easy to
That's
just like
good,
look
man. Did he build this tool after your conversation with him?
Yeah, like that quick. I'm like, holy
What's it called?
the website's
Well,
stop.
no, I think I have an
Oh,
account there,
it's
but it's just
Roddy's synthetic fund right here.
good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah,
That's
I like
funny.
that. Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
will
figured
say that
I'd ask. I'm like,
Netflix.
listen, I'm like, a lot of people in the Discord are kind of interested in it, and this is a good visual. You know, we need a visual because it's hard to do it on the various.
Yeah, man. If you can just drop that ticker in there, I like it. I have an account in there. I may actually join it and be a payer now. But I will say Netflix just finished hurting my feelings over the last month or so, month and a half, because I
Oh yeah,
picked Netflix as one of those Meta, Microsoft, whatever, and then it did the split, and that was fine, and then it just took a dump, and then all this Warner Brother talk. So it hasn't. I exited with my tail tucked between my legs.
yeah. What would you have it at? What price?
Man, I had it like 120, and then 114.
No,
And then so this is one of those where the protective puts worked in the sense that they created a floor, but it wasn't a pretty floor. So
yeah.
anyway, it's
Black
sad
Mamba.
when
I don't think they have futures on this Black Mamba. I'm just answering.
it's
But
sad when Soxel and TNA are outperforming your Netflixes and Metas.
yeah, exactly. Let's see what TSLL looks like. I
Oh, you
want to do
don't even want to
Tesla.
look. You don't even want to look because you're gonna like it.
I want to do Tesla, but it's so damn high right now. I'd rather do TSLL because it's much cheaper. Where is the sell call? What happened here?
Well, it says it's eligible, doesn't it?
It says eligible build strategy, and then it has 3 legs. What the hell? Where's the sell call?
I don't know, man.
60. Call overlay disabled. Unlimited upside potential. What? All right, we need Rob. Rob, you're awake. Come on. Yeah. Again, this is those anyone watching. He just made this, so this is kind of like a work in progress. It's pretty cool though.
Or here'll be a fun one for you. Put in Rocket Lab.
Oh geez. Was that RKLB?
It is, and they just got awarded a big contract. I think it was on Friday. It became public, and they went up like 17, 18%. But that's I don't know, nearly $1 billion contract over a year.
Yeah.
With government contract.
Call overlay disabled. We'll have to send them that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
What have you been thinking about?
What's that?
I said, what have you been thinking about? What's been in your
Well, IWM is just going to sit there Netflix. I've been looking at the gold one. Outside of that, you know, averaging down on Robinhood, I'm still tempted, but it's nothing crazy. I'm like, because what I have, you know, not here, but I'm hitting my goals right for the week.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go any crazier than I need to, but you know, these are coming to an end in May. So
Rocket Lab's up another 316 pre-market, man. That thing has gone crazy.
Wow.
But the $70 call on Rocket Lab is $352.
Yeah, Rocket Lab. Wow, it's up 4.37%. Jeez.
$73 call at the money is $230. Again, these are pre-market, man. You can't, like, these option prices are going to change. But anyway, it's just a place to start.
Yeah. Right. So let's look at let's see, anyone else that's try. There you go. I was just gonna ask. Steel's on it. MU.
Micron.
They were just up the other day.
I actually researched Micron this weekend, man.
Where the hell?
Grok and I did.
Yeah, Grok did all the work.
Did a lot of it for sure.
I guess I got to type it in.
But you know what I'm finding out? I bet you have too. Anytime you're using these AI models to research finance, you better know what you're talking about because they are wrong all the time.
Yeah, I haven't been using AI on really much. I try to keep it simple. But this is the extent of me using something that's not the brokerage, right? Which is trusting, you know. But
yeah, let's see. What is that? The 270. Yeah, the I want to say I think it produced 300 something bucks if I remember. I'll look here real quick.
Let me go out 365, see if the call still doesn't come up.
You're going out a little further than I do sometimes, which is good. I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah, and it's a little more expensive, but it just makes me feel better.
I don't mind those. You know, a lot of them I'm landing in June to September. Just kind of what I've been doing.
Yeah. Someone said Costco. That IV is horrible, but we can check it. It's too safe. Not eligible. Come on. What if where is it?
Oh no, I was wrong. That weekly Micron 270 at the money is $560, man. Pretty strong. Now they just had earnings. They just blew up. I'd be looking for probably a little bit of a settling here, maybe a small pullback. Micron still will probably do well, but it wouldn't surprise me if that 273 drifted back to 265 or something, and it just settled a little bit, retraced.
Yeah, and here, let's see, AI screener default universe company with high liquidity. This is what comes up. So
I can't see the chat, man. I had to get out of YouTube because I was having that echo. I guess you have that figured out.
Well, yeah, you can't have YouTube open. Obviously, it'll you'll hear it twice. Or you'll hear me twice. Yeah. So this is. I guess we could pull up NVIDIA. No.
You may. I wonder if you could refresh that. But you might have to get all the way out of that program and back in, if it's just for some reason not. If it's locked somehow, it's not pulling that fourth leg up at all, is it?
No.
Well, Monday morning, peeps, Christmas week. Looks like we got a little green bump happening in the pre-market there. I don't know if you looked at it, right. I think it's 100 and change up on NASDAQ. Gold's up, silver's up even more. Hey, maybe we can run hard for the next couple of weeks. That wouldn't hurt my feelings at all.
Yeah, exactly. Let's well, I don't know. I'm torn because I have a cash position now.
Do you see where SoFi was pre-market?
No.
Right at 27.50 something, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, 27.55.
Right in the sweet spot, baby. 53 contracts. I love it.
Yeah, everything's green. Well, except United Healthcare. But I don't even know why I have.
And I have one contract. I have 2 contracts on UNH also. So
yeah. You got a lot going on.
I do. XBI is another one. I have a couple contracts I like. Maybe a balancer for some portfolios because that's healthcare.
Yeah.
Healthcare and bio ETF. All that tech could crash and burn. People still going to the doctor if they need to.
Trying to wake up Rob.
So can you just reboot that, or you may have already done it?
Reload. Yeah, I refreshed it. Let's try. We can go to here. Have you used this website?
Very briefly.
I'm still kind of new to it. But yeah, we can look at the options chains. It's easier on any of these. I think it defaults to Apple. Let's try GLD again. See what comes up. Yeah. See, I like how it has this max pain. I'm trying to understand. Still learning. And then this will link to your brokerage at some point, he said, too. I don't know.
I've heard 2 or 3 interviews with him, and Rob is man, he's on it. He's in the numbers. He's in the technical aspects of it. Times a million, it sounds like.
And he knows options too, because I was explaining it to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know." I'm like, "Okay, damn." So that's like a good combo. He's like a programmer genius and an options genius. So
I love that tool though, man. If you can just jump in and you pop your ticker in, you just get a good quick look without having, because I'm always running the legs independent.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what because it takes so long to, like, let's see, maybe the cues will work. Not eligible. There you go. All right,
there we go.
Is back.
So if you want to go back and look at Micron, have at it. Several people in Discord talk about how do you pick legs and how do you do all this. This could help. MU, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the idea was. I'm like, listen, if you add this, I think you'll get some people that want to use it, because it's hard to go to Thinkorswim, add all these legs, and even know what the hell you're looking at, right? So at least this.
Oh, that went too far out of the money, man. That went all the way up to 285. Ouch. I mean, well, not ouch, but
that's got
growth.
5%. If we do at the money,
here you go. Yep.
20% put. All right. So
$555 first week.
This is expensive. So it's showing.
That premium beats Palantir, doesn't it?
Yeah. 27% IV on the call. So margin impact that'll be the the downside. Capital required, that's the upfront cost. Max loss, the 5,000 plus the expense there. Okay, so that it's kind of doing what my spreadsheet does. Per position, 3,000, and then you can add contracts obviously here, and then you're going to get really.
Yeah, it's doing the it's doing the same thing, and it's almost $100 higher than Palantir. So when you look at those numbers, they line up.
Yeah, let me try.
Palantir looks like it's up higher too.
I'm gonna try Costco just see how bad it looks.
Rod, we always go with the what ifs and hindsight and all that kind of good stuff. But if we would have just grabbed on to Palantir about a year and a half ago, man.
Yeah, even Robinhood.
I've got about 8. Yeah, that's true. We got about 8 contracts on Palantir, made good money, but wouldn't even be in the realm of close if I'd have just bought a bunch of PTIR and held it.
Yeah. No, that's why it's scared to even play them at all, because they've run up so much. Oh, look at this strategy. I love it. You mean SB, right?
Oh well. Like I say, my young Padawan, we're in the we're in the what are they called? I can't call
it. Here we got a
Star Wars.
You got a slurp for a Rod. Am I advertising?
Jedi. That's what I meant. Jedi.
No, not advertising. I'm using this awesome website to show the RODY. All right, let's go back to.
Do you want to just kind of really want to see one, like just pick one that you just really dig into? Yeah, no, just whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Which one?
Why not IWM, man? That's the one you're missing.
Yeah,
you're feeling a little sad, like y'all broke up or something.
Exactly. Well, because I screwed up. I knew ex-dividend date was coming.
You didn't really screw up.
Well, I know, but I could have.
You left that position with a nice profit. You just haven't re-engaged it.
Yeah, I left them out to be taken, and then they're gonna kick me when I'm down and ask me for the distribution too.
So. All right, is that a 20% or what did you set that up at?
Yeah, so this is
yeah, you probably want to bring it up some.
1x index, which I told them to add that. All right, at the money weekly, cheap, super cheap.
So, guys, if you're going to set up that synthetic collar, that's a good example of it. Of course, you can go to the 10% also if you want to. It's a preference right there.
Yeah.
See, the bad thing there is that sets up a play, I think, at about a 65 delta, maybe 70. And that's okay. But if IWM, if it catches a week and goes up 5%, you're gonna probably lose most of your premium. In the whole play. Now you just keep playing it. You run this thing out a year. At the end of the year, it doesn't matter. Like the idea is you should generate if you stay on it and do well, you should generate enough income to completely pay for that put and make profit when it's all said and done.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I mean, I want it to last, right? I know you say assignment, it's not a big deal. To me, I agree. It's just a pain in the ass, right? Because
you just got to take a minute and reset it. That's just reset it and keep playing. I try to look at these all like it's just every one of these are starting a very small business. You're starting a small business. This is an investing business. So that play on right here that we're looking at is like a small business. That could be him sniffling. And so a small business, you're going to put in a little bit to start the business, and then you start collecting revenue. And
Yeah,
you know, you just got
exactly.
paid to restart and to keep the business going. You just got to adjust your strategy there for a moment.
Yeah, shell out $2,150. Open your business, and then your one little money maker is your weekly call.
That's
So
it.
play it right. This says you'll make your money back. Let's see, after 13.6 cycles, 14 weeks, which obviously that's, things have to run perfect. Um, and then at expiration, you can have 6,000. We don't know obviously
What
the result, but
what's the strike again? What are the strikes?
is that the money? Well, it's $2 above 252.
Yeah, it's a little bit above, but it's trading at 251.81.
Yeah. Or if we do like 2% out of the money, that would come up to 257.
And that's peanuts.
Yeah.
On premium.
But this week is different because
It is. Yeah.
3.5 days.
Wonder what does it show the IV too? Above up top? No, it shows
Uh,
it right there. It's
well, it shows the IV
12.
per contract.
Oh, okay, per contract.
It doesn't show like the 30-day. I don't think. Uh, that's a good. That's something we probably need up here, I think.
It's a good information piece.
Yeah. Working.
See,
Progress.
same thing with you. Not same, but Palantir. So I had 9 contracts running, and on Palantir, I still had some holdovers just from my traditional poor man cover calls, and I didn't convert every one of them. I had converted like 5 of the 9, so I still had 4, and they were expiring January 16th. So when you get this close, you need to move. Like you need to get on out of that because your theta on your long positions are going to start burning, not quite as fast, but they're going to get close to the burn on your short calls. Right? Does that make sense? And so it was time to get out. So closed all those out, and then reopened the new businesses, so to speak, with the RODY setup. Just so it was just one swoop. One of those things you got to do in your business sometime.
Yeah. I don't know why we can't like roll 3 legs, right? Like, I guess, is that really a hard thing? Is that depending on the brokerage? Right.
I think the software looks at that, and probably rightfully so, but they look at it like we're almost moving spreads, and you kind of are. In my head, in our head, that's not what we're doing. That's not the strategy we're like implementing, but it is created in how those legs work. So I think they sort of limit you on some of these. Just I don't, some of those are moving a spread at a time, and then sometimes you got to be careful on that. I've been rejected several times because if what it's paying on that spread is more than the spread, it won't let you do it either. That's I don't know if you've run into that yet, but you will. So if you get frustrated on that, so if you've got a 10-point spread and it's wanting to pay you more or credit you like 10.01, it's going to reject it because it's going to say more than the spread. So every once in a while, you'll have to move a single leg at a time. That can happen, but it's still not hard. But it can happen sometimes.
Yeah.
IWM is about a 21 IB, so it's a low. That is what it is, but it's pretty low right now,
Yeah.
which is indicative on the premium.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Black Mamba said we're gonna get exercised. Maybe. We got to get him. He still hasn't joined the Discord. I got to get him on there.
Yes, he seems to have a different approach. Be interesting to hear that explained in more detail.
Yeah. All right. So let's pull up the spreadsheet. But yeah, so now I guess you were confused on my IWM. Um, you said, but yeah, it's in the end, these are kind of the breakdown uh, that I had. Basically, you're going to make money on one, right? Either the synthetic or the covered call in the end. Um, so I made money on the synthetic, which obviously was more than the covered call expense. But I could have made keeping this open, obviously, longer. I would have made a lot more money. But hey, this is not bad for 29 days, right?
Rod, you may hit it perfect because IB pulls back a little bit. The premium's not as good. You would have made money this week, but maybe not as much.
Yeah. And then open, oh my God. I mean, the contracts is ridiculous. Like I can't believe it. Like how they add up. But
yeah, aren't you almost net green on open?
well, yeah, I was good on open, but now this is not to me, this is not for low price stocks because you're paying so much in commission. It's like, is it even worth it?
Well, how much are you getting a week on a contract? That's the way to look at it.
Well, it varies on open.
$40, $50, 30, 60.
Last week it was only 9 cents per share.
Oh, that's terrible.
First one, it was good. But again, this week doesn't count because it's not normal. But when I opened it, I made 430, then I made 200, then it dropped to 90.
And is that premium that you're saying there, is that post commission?
No. Yeah, I don't add commission here because, well, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to worry about that normally. But obviously, yeah, it matters when it comes to 10 contracts. Most of these are just like one or
I'm
five.
paying 0.04 on contracts. So, yeah, that even at my rate, that'd been almost half that premium.
Yeah. Just
9 cents is really low. What did you sell it at?
7.
And it must have been on down closer to 6, maybe, huh?
Yeah. But again, we got this week, I think, with the holiday.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as volatile. I don't think there's a lot of premium to be made. I just squeezed out enough money. Even next week, who the hell knows what that's going to look like? But
well, it's looking green this morning in general, so that's a good thing. I see you have XLE over there on the side too. You looked at that?
Where's that?
On your Thinkorswim?
Oh, no, it's just on the watch list.
Oh, I gotcha. That's an energy play, right?
Yeah, because I don't have any energy, and it would be helpful because obviously, when the whole market's down, you could have energy up or something. So it's like trying to think of
when you go down the road, Rod, and you wind up with you've got 15 to 20 different plays. It's gonna be good to have some representation, like you're looking at there across lots of different sectors for and companies that you believe in those sectors.
Yeah,
of course, I guess Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger would have said that's hogwash.
Exactly. Yeah,
they say diversity not good.
To an extent, it is, I guess, because then you're forcing yourself to buy something in a sector you don't even want. But
that's true until the pain comes.
Yeah. Black Mamba is not a fan of open. Nope, not many people are. But I like it, but it's better for the better maybe as a leap. And leave it at that.
Our leverage DGN AGQ is one to look at.
ProShares Ultra Silver.
2x silver.
Oh, geez. All right, I'll throw it in the thing. What is it again?
AGQ.
AG?
AEGQ.
No, AGQ. Build leverage. Let's do 60.
Boom.
1100. Expensive. These leverage ones usually they're cheaper.
It is. Silver's just been on a tear, man.
Yeah.
How many weeks does it say?
3.5.
Yeah. That's what these things will do for you, but they're crazy.
Yeah. Even it's like 60 days. I'd probably do 90 because 60 comes so fast.
Yeah,
Like,
90's good.
7 cycles. Because then you got, obviously you're not going to probably do it in 7, but even if you're doing half the time, you get half the other time is half house money, right? So,
all right, what's that? What's it below, by the way? Did you change that?
what?
On the percent below on the collar? No, you got 5. Drop that to, I'd say at least go 10. Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
5.7 cycles. Yeah. $3,600.
I did a couple Microsofts last week too, Friday. Just kind of one of the stabilizers. I see it's on your watch list over on the side and near the top.
Yeah. Some of these are.
Soap Eye is still the kid, man. It's doing its thing.
Look at that elf, man. Top of the IV chain.
Yeah. I did my walk the plank on Elf Friday.
It may be one that keep going though, man.
It could. I mean, you could reestablish it and rock on.
Yeah. I mean, my current one is doing good. The 75.
Oh yeah, you got the 75, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably making nice bank on that, man.
Yeah, and I rolled up. I think I'm at 78.
You got that on your spreadsheet now, and the 125s out or the 130s or whatever you had.
Yeah, the 120, 125s are gone. Finally, we can move on from that.
But is that still in your history? So is it skewing those numbers now or no?
Yeah, it's on the. It's part of this. So like.
But if you could just look at the 75, I bet that one's working out well for you as an individual, small micro business.
Oh yeah, yeah, standalone. Like I got, and I'm still rolling. I'm trying to roll with it. I'm at 78, so I'm kind of going with it. Still making good premium. Again, this week is a little deceiving, but it's like right now I'm up on the synthetic alone is worth $9.95, but I'm happy with it. It's a smaller percentage of everything, but still, it's
that's your area of expertise, Rod. Come on now.
Yeah, you're the one that told me about Alpha, right?
We know what you do in the mirror before the show when you're not showing your face. You're prepping with some Elf product.
Elf on the shelf. I guess I should have known what Elf is. Apparently, it's been around quite some time.
Yeah, I made bank on it for a couple months and then got destroyed at that terrible earnings report.
Yeah. Wasn't even that bad. It was just like, I guess it's saying, all right, you are just overvalued. So back down you go. But, everything was so high. Like again, when I started RODY, Robinhood was high, Palantir was high. Palantir was recovered, but like Robinhood and Elf kicked my ass right off the bat. It's like, damn. But it's kind of good, so you can see how it reacts and what to do. And
So what are you kind of looking at around 30 is kind of the floor you're looking?
Minimum price. I mean, SoFi is under that, so it's kind of like, yeah, definitely not less than 20. I mean, 30 is good.
SoFi setting your floor, huh?
Yeah, SoFi is kind of the floor because it's not like I won't add more to SoFi. Like even when my SoFi ends, I'm probably going to do it again.
Well, your favorite of all time, TSLL, is above 20 right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Once I add that, I'm going to have to call it something else because that's going to be leverage on leverage on leverage.
Yeah, that's like super leverage. That's leverage on steroids.
Because when I talk about it, I don't want people thinking like this is like because it's going to be crazy, and I should do it sooner than later, just because it's so damn cheap too. But
well, I mean, what's it going to hurt to do one contract?
Exactly.
It's not going to kill you.
Inch my way in, one contract at a time.
As soon as I say that, Tesla dropped 50% today.
Yeah, that we'll call it RODY on the juice or something.
Tesla's an enigma, honestly. Its numbers in what its core business is are terrible. I mean, just terrible. Probably couldn't. I don't even know if that could be worse. But then it's not that business. Like Elon is positioning it and selling as a future robotics business and AI. So, how do you even evaluate and value it appropriately? Because if you evaluate it just on its EV business, it's probably a $50 stock at best.
Yeah.
Probably going out of business stock.
Yeah, and I finally got into a Tesla the other weekend. Thing's freaking impressive, man.
It is. And then you haven't been in one with cheetah mode, the X version.
Cheetah mode.
Yeah, we rented one out on a trip out west, and did Turo. By the way, if you hadn't used Turo is a cool vehicle renting app. It's like the Airbnb of cars, right? So you rent them from individuals. Good prices. We've had fun with some really expensive Porsches and a McLaren and vets and different things that you can actually kind of afford. It's not that terrible. I rented a 2024 like 75th anniversary convertible vet for like $250 for 24 hours. That's not bad. Just on a fun deal. But rented one of those and was taking it back early one morning on a long street. Nobody was there, and I wanted to test the cheetah mode out. So I stopped, and you can move it to this cheetah mode, and then it sits and like juices the battery, and you can see it running up. The front end of the vehicle moves down, like the whatever the shocks of suspension take the front end down, and then it says ready, and I hit the pedal, and I'm telling you, it took the blood to the back of my skull. It was scary fast, like teleportation fast, crazy fast. So anyway, if you ever want to have a real thrill, that one will do it for you.
Yeah.
It blows the doors off of a Lamborghini. Doors off. And same with a Ferrari or all those fast vehicles.
Yeah. Crazy.
Anyway, side note, but that's the cheetah mode.
Yeah. I wonder if I guess they can never have a stick shift because I always keep saying when my kids are older, I want to get back to get a car with a stick shift. I miss it. I guess that's a goner nowadays, unless I get a muscle car.
Yeah, I hadn't seen one in a while.
All right. I think we're at 7. I know Black Mamba. Maybe I'll ask you the question. How do you come up with the stocks that you pick for a RODY? Do you have like a scanner, or do they just come to your they sitting on your watch list and you just look at if any go down in price?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Like, how do you come up with stocks?
I have a pretty big watch list in Market Watch that I just keep, and kind of, first thing I do when I wake up usually is boom, I go over to pre-market, and then I go to watch list and see what's happening. And then outside of that, man, I just boring old financial guy, I guess. I just consume a lot of information and kind of just look forward to it. YouTube, CNBC, reading articles, listening and reading a lot of people's comments. A lot of people out there doing research.
Yeah.
And whether it generates from a YouTuber out there, or whether from a Discord member, or Market Watch or CNBC or whatever. That's just kind of what I do.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining. Sorry for the last minute, but we're
By
at
the way,
hour.
I agree with Black Mamba. I would get out of open. Just my 2 cents.
What? Open?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. My bad.
No, good. Thanks again for joining. I think Mondays, once the morning, I don't know. Monday mornings may be options roundtable. Come 26. If I can get enough people to be up and early, like Cheese, maybe even Black Mamba, just talking strategies for the week, something like that. I don't know if that would interest people, but maybe. As always, everyone, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, oh well, right?
I'm not a financial advisor either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, SB is not a financial advisor. He's got a cool logo now, but he's you got to put that logo in the Discord too.
Yeah.
Update your Discord logo. Any final words for the week outside of telling people get over to the Discord?
Hey, ho ho ho, baby.
Yeah, ho ho ho. This is it. Santa Claus rally. It's coming.
Like a good green start. Let's keep it rocking.
Yeah, I'm showing all green.
Look at Micron up 3.19.
There you go. There's your boy. Let's sort who's the winner of the day. Micron is the winner. Oh my God, iBit's up. It's a miracle.
Oh, Bitcoin must be running.
Yeah.
I've got about 6 contracts on iBit. I'll take it.
Yeah, Bitcoin is struggle bus. Yeah. It's good, but it's hard to get excited when you're still in the 80s, but it's getting there. All right. Keyword RODS roundtable. There we go. So if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, there you go. RODS roundtable, RODS option roundtable, and maybe that's something for the future if anyone's interested. Thanks SB for joining. We'll keep the convo going in the Discord, and we'll talk later. Sound good?
My pleasure. Have a great week, everybody, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, ho ho ho. Merry
Christmas. Unto us a child is born.
Yep. Have a good one. Later.